This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Dukes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air. It's right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Touchdown, James Madison. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game, critical. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's right. He lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On the direct snap, it's Montgomery. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete.
Bro, why are you jumping for that?
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is
That wasn't a
make
necessary
sure the
jump.
ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my
Eesh.
shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in a tight window.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This definitely in the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's right. Makes the grab. All out of space. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Easton, get ready. Patriot.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open. So
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Dukes. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Drills him with the stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gets the back moving. Throws it back. Here's the pressure. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's right. Keeps looking downfield. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
James Madison, 14, East Carolina, 0.
The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
Looking to throw, it's right. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
He's got him. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are going to be there. So you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. This is a designed run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just going to keep it after the snap. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Dukes will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Ready to fire from the pistol. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Montgomery. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Buying some time. It's a running room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Montgomery. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
brings up.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Caught near the sticks, it's Alston. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sanchez. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Ellis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Gets it past the marker. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, James Madison. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fair catch, called for and made. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being...
Well, that shit too glitchy, bro.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Why not shade this? Should shade it outside.
The first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's right. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Was I pressing right there?
Really nice.
I don't think I was pressing. Was I?
Himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Boys, just 90 miles separate Baylor and TCU.
I don't know if I was
Let's
pressing.
find out how much they're separated on the scoreboard.
Whoever it was, that's the only way I'll accept them getting beat deep.
And more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. this team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter Stadium. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Got his man quickly.
Yeah, can make a man.
Stop it, not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. He might want another play. Snap from the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Kyle. Turning on the Jets. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. To the air, it's Barnett. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't get him to the ground. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down.
I forgot the playmaking shit. That's why I just juked just now. I was not trying to juke.
Forced that incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him and to keep the drive alive.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Wrestled down the 8-yard line.
He stuck to me right there. I didn't move. I was hoping he chose the receiver. He chose a cutback. Well, anticipated a cutback.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I am bullshitting. I will say I am bullshitting.
Right? They're not used to making acrobatic, awkward body catches. That time, nice job reeling it in. Just couldn't keep his feet down in bounds.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kyle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
The option look.
I probably should have kept going outside.
Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He's going to go deep. He's going to throw the ball deep. He knows I'm about to blitz everybody. So he's about to throw this ball deep. Burn that time. Burn that time.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one.
They run. Get to what I was trying to get him. Oh.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Still looking on the move. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it up to 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
My DB's up. They too slow. Even with 10 yards pushing, that's cool.
Players make big plays in big games. What a great
All right,
job. Secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the grab, it's Sanchez. There he goes!
Oh my God! Oh shit!
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How about picking up the first down with the fullback? He's not just a brute who knocks people out of the way for the fancy running back. He can make plays, too.
Use all the athletes on the field, including fullbacks. Fullbacks are athletes, too, Reese.
Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
On the move. Breaks the tackle.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Barnett. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Fuck.
He's finally
not trying to go out of
bounds
bounds.
at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's right. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. The corners are walked up tight. Direct snap. It's Jenkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Pirates enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, East Carolina.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does the portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.